Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I am a professional intuitive empath. So good to share energy with you. Come on in. Thank you for inviting me in, guys. Let's get into this juicy download. I had something really incredible happen a few days ago, and as I was processing the magnitude and the magic and the synchronicity of this opportunity, I wanted to share with you guys. I was literally taking notes because the angel said share this with the collective. This is your Emilyin Paris season. Emilyin Paris is a show that was on Netflix several seasons ago, and my bestie brought it to my attention. I get decision fatigue about Netflix selection, so unless it's a recommendation or my angels directly guide me on some spiritual type mission, I can't be involved. So streaming services are tough for me, though I have them all like you all do. And why do we have so many? And that's another video for another day. But I remember watching Emilyin Paris with my bestie. She suggested it because she wanted something delicious and light, and that's what I love about Emilyin Paris is it wasn't too heavy. It was sultry, it was tawdry at times, but it wasn't trashy. It was still classy, and it was still fun, and it was still fashion, which I love, and it was so much magic in so many ways. It checked all of my boxes, and me and Bessie had the best time just consuming that in its delicious morsels. I think there may be another season. It might be the final season, but don't make me lie, coming out. This is not about getting into what happened and the storyline per se, though I will draw some points to illustrate for you guys what the angels are trying to convey. But it is about specifically you dedicating time and energy to yourself with real care, with real focus, purposely, and in your own way, doing what actually feels good for you. Not exactly a hedonistic view, but more of a healthy self-care, self-love view. We're going to take it there. And what I love about Emilyin Paris is she's finding her way. Essentially, spoiler alerts may be here. She's finding her way. She's figuring out who she is. She's figuring out what she does and doesn't want. She's also enjoying some juicy little moments in her life. She has love. She deserves the love she has. She makes decisions she wants to. Now, if you are a parent, if you are a single girl, if you are a cuffed up couple girl, if you are a guy who is dating or a guy that's married, and you're watching right now, though it's mostly for my girlies because I know that's who's here, but if you're watching right now, you don't have to be a single young 20-year-old, obviously, because that's not your state or reality. But the energy and the essence and the archetypal lesson of Emilyin Paris is what I really want you guys to embody. This will shift for you this year a lot of your manifestations, but also it will draw to you opportunities that you could never have imagined, because what you will do is place yourself in the right space and the right time so that the divine can also meet you to align. Let's talk about this. Emily was there. She's finding herself, but she's having a lot of incredible experiences. The angels want you to be deliberate about creating incredible experiences for yourself. If there is something you can look forward to, if there is a trip you can book, if there is a dress you can buy, if there is, we're going to focus all on sacral here, guys, okay? So if there is any way for you to have pleasure that is self-given, and I'm not just talking about self-pleasure in that regard, I'm talking about sacral is all about like a wonderful wine tasting if you're into wine, having some fantastic chocolate, if that's what you're into, if we're talking about food. If it's about sex, yes, great sex too, and that's very Emilyin Paris. If it's about fashion or adorning yourself very specifically, that could be it. Let's say you're not a big adorner and fashion isn't your thing, but you love a really great self-care routine. It's about dialing up your self-care routine to the highest place it can go, so that you just feel lavished and loved, and that you matter. You're making yourself matter more. And so it doesn't matter if you're not a single 20-year-old, you can still embody this energy of Emilyin Paris. You can still create. Let's say you want to go with one of your friends, one of your homegirls, and you want to do something. You can still create beautiful moments in your life. And it doesn't have to be something that takes you out of your life. It can actually fit your life. But by dedicating this time and energy to yourself, you're going to enhance your life. You're going to feel like a better person when you show up in life, because you actually will have taken the time to nurture yourself, whatever that looks like. Are you interested in perhaps setting a goal for something specific? Are you learning how to garden? Are you making artisan pickles? Are you learning that great loaf of sourdough? If you're in your Emilyin Paris here, it means do it full out. Do it like you have nothing to lose. And even if you have other responsibilities in your life that you must attend to, and you cannot just frolic off to Paris to have an internship at a fashion magazine, you can create something that feels whimsical and magical to you. Everything that Emily did as she grew into herself had a certain flair. And I want you to incorporate that into your Emilyin Paris year. It had a certain flair, it had a certain panache, it had a certain magic. And it's light too. This year, after a lot of spiritual warfare and a lot of shenanigans and a lot of things, don't you deserve the best for you? Don't you deserve luxury in the way that you can make it be for you? So I don't care if you own a bougie, girl. The Dollar Tree has face mask and magic too, and I've used so many of them there. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you is you can make your Emilyin Paris year a reality for you. You don't have to have $1 million. You don't have to blow the bank, but you do need to focus in a direction and an area of your life, and you want to make it feel lavish. You want to make it feel sparkly. You want to make it feel bright. You want to pay a lot of attention to this, and it needs to be selfish. That's the thing about Emily, is any adult watching is like, Emily's really selfish and she's, whatever, but what a time to do it. That's the time to be selfish in your 20s, right? So you can move a little bit more recklessly, or we all did kind of when we were in our 20s. And if you're in your 20s now currently watching, you're doing great, baby. You're doing great, okay? You're doing what you need to do. It's all about exploration and finding you. But for my ladies that are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, you can still be finding you then too. And even if you found yourself in a life that you selected, right? And you're like, well, now my life is this, and I don't know if that kind of energy fits. I'm going to challenge you to make it fit, sis. I'm going to challenge you to incorporate it in a way that is going to actually be a testimony to those that would observe you. And you don't have to have a huge friend group. It could just be that someone in the store is observing you and they're seeing the light. You taking care of yourself, you pouring into yourself to some degree. People will observe it. So even if you don't have a friend circle, and if you're in the biggest hermit mode, you can still have an Emilyin Paris here. You can still do something fun and spontaneous and whimsical and beautiful. That is for you to do. You can journal if you want to and make that beautiful too. These are all things that are at your fingertips. So no matter what your budget, what your socioeconomic position is, what your position in life is, your status, are you married, are you single, are you this, are you that, it doesn't matter what your anything is. You have this ability to take your power back in the most beautiful and coquettish and also feminine way. And that's the thing that is the biggest underline to the Emilyin Paris here, is femininity. And you definitely need to exist in your duality. And y'all, if you're a long time A1 day one, I exist in mine. But this is creation at its finest. And femininity literally is creation. We embody the very essence. We are creatives, and this is such a sacral, beautiful birthright for you to spend time dedicated to loving you. So even if you are encumbered with the trappings of life, spend some time redirecting focus and treating yourself like you were Emily in Paris, and that you had a juicy love affair, or that you had a beautiful opportunity to wear the perfect thing for your body that made you feel confident and happy, or that you had a brilliant brunch with your bestie, or that you got to connect with your family if you're on good terms with your family, or that you had an adventure that was just for you. But even though I'm talking about those other people, everything about an Emily in Paris here, as the angels are saying to tell you, is about you. It's about what makes you happy. It's about what makes you smile, and you unapologetically, because Emily was pretty selfish in ways, and so she was unapologetically selfish. If it felt good, she did it. That's not to say be reckless, unkind, or inconsiderate, guys. We are humans, earth angels. Use your manners. However, this year, find creative ways to be that kind of selfish, because it pays off. What it does is it puts you in a vibration where other things are attracted to you. Other opportunities are attracted to you. The right person is attracted to you. The right job is attracted to you. That's what predicated this video coming to you today, is me being in the right vibration and having worked on a lot of things for myself so that the right opportunity could come my way. And it's because I have been living in that energy and essence of that. And my angel said, that's what you've been doing, and it's been light, but now can we turn it up and make it so bright? Shine bright like a diamond. That's what I'm just hearing right now. Shine bright like a diamond. I'm channeling the Hobby Stort version of it. Hobby is a musician and vocalist who started out here on the YouTube streets like so many of us do. And now I think his stuff is on my streaming service that I utilize mostly, is Tidal. And I have Spotify too, but I would probably be on Spotify too. But he sings, obviously, and I think he may have done some of the competition shows, but he does a cover of Rihanna's Shine Bright Like a Diamond, and it's beautiful because he intersplices a line from Lana Del Rey, Kiss Me Hard Before You Go, something, Kiss Me Hard in the Rain. I don't know, it's so good. It's so good. This like mid-transatlantic kind of accent. I mean, he's British, but there's a way that he says something and it just tickles my brain. It's so good. Anyway, I'm going to connect his version below. Shine bright like a diamond. In your Emily in Paris year, you pick your theme song for you. That does not have to be it. But what I am channeling is the essence of that. You know, there's a reason that's coming through here. There's something about the spontaneity and the way that you do what you do. I was listening recently to Benny Blanco, who has been getting a lot of energy and press. I've got some videos coming up here about that too. But I've been listening here to him tell stories about how that was created. Sia laid down the reference track, and then they said Rihanna was going to do it, and he said, so beautifully complimentary, Rihanna has a way of putting her stamp on something, and when she does it, there's something she does with her voice, and it's so undeniably amazing that it was out of here. It was like the biggest song in 3 days, and it just started out with this little thing with me and Sia writing. Benny is a musician. He's now dating Selena Gomez. Like I said, videos coming up about that. So I want you guys to understand, you have magic like that when you're in your Emily in Paris year. The right things align to you, but it's because there's something that only you do that you can do. And by loving on yourself in all these other ways, what it's going to do is it's going to enhance your ability to attract exactly what you want in your life. Even if it's just your peace of mind. Even if it's just some more hermit time for some of you guys. Even if it is the perfect job to be more defined emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever it is for you. By being unapologetically selfish and doing it with panache and beauty, and doing things that feel good, delicious, and juicy, with safety, of course, you are going to be vibrating at such a fantastic place that you are going to be, like Rihanna, putting your signature on everything you touch and in every space you enter to. Emilyin Paris here looks so good on you, collective. I want to hear about what that is for you. I want you to be thinking about what you could be saving a few coins away to go travel and do. Even if it's a local staycay. Even if it's an international vacay. Maybe it's a vacay. Hey, vacays. We love a vacay. Maybe it's a vacay. So whatever it is for you, do what you do, but do it unapologetically, because the power of an Emilyin Paris here is that it will do nothing but bless you. It will put you in alignment for a future manifestation that the angels aren't revealing to me. I thought I was going to be able to do a bit of a reading and a channeling, and they said, no, surprise. It's choose your own adventure. It's choose your own destination. It's choose how you want the story to end. But you do that by being your very best friend. Emilyin Paris, beauty, choose it again and again. Choose juicy again and again. Choose adventure. Choose challenge again and again. Push yourself in this year. And I can't wait to hear at the end of it what manifested for you. And we'll follow up. So at the end of this year, we're going to talk about on a live, what did that Emilyin Paris year do? So guys, you have been given homework. The angels, listen, it's above me. I didn't do it. They did. Take it up with them. Journal about it, but make it beautiful, my friends, and make it purposely tailored. That's another thing. All the fashion in Emilyin Paris, everything was tailored. That's the secret to beautiful clothing, is tailoring if you've got it to do, or at least tailoring an outfit or a look that's right for you. Maybe this is your year to figure that out, whatever that is, because definitely Emilyin Paris was all about fashion. But if we're talking about it on a spiritual, metaphysical, and metaphorical plane, tailor your life to you, down to the most minute. I'm hearing pin stroke. I'm hearing thread. I'm hearing stroke of the thread, threading. Yeah, tailor it down, stitch. That's what I was looking for, down to the most minute stitch. Because that makes, oh gosh, that's the thing. When something's tailored, it's all about the fit. And this year, they said your life is finally going to fit. And I'm so happy for you. Plus, I love all good things magical, juicy, whimsical, sacral. So I can't wait to hear how this worked out for you. But even though you're focused on that, the thing that I'm really looking forward to for you is what did it put you in an energetic vibration and match and alignment for that you would have never expected it to. The surprise at the end of the year is why we're going to do the live. Because by doing this deliberately this year, I promise you, you will not only thrive, but you're going to magnetize something to you that's going to blow your mind. All right, guys, that's the message. So good sharing energy with you. Come back and join me next time, and we will continue to evolve together.